Have you ever wondered what makes a woman truly unforgettable? Not just beautiful, not just stylish, but the kind of woman who walks into a room and suddenly he can't look away? You see, true attraction goes far beyond looks. It's something deeper, something magnetic, something that bypasses logic and speaks directly to the soul. And when you unlock it, men don't just notice you, they feel you deeply. They remember you long after the moment has passed, not because of what you said or wore, but because of how they felt in your presence. In this video, I'm going to share 4 powerful feminine habits rooted in timeless psychology that will make you instantly more attractive from the inside out. And no, it's not about changing who you are. It's about amplifying the power you already have within you. Your feminine energy is not something you need to earn or learn. It's something you return to. So stay with me until the end, because by the time you finish this video, you won't just know how to turn heads, you'll know how to touch hearts, influence minds, and leave a lasting impression that few can forget. Let's begin. Habit number 1. Flirt with emotional intelligence. Not just with looks. Flirting isn't just winking or tossing your hair or playing with your jewelry. It's far more subtle and powerful. It's about creating invisible threads of connection that build chemistry without even touching someone. Psychologists call this the emotional mirror effect. This effect reveals that when you authentically show someone how you feel about them with joy, admiration, and ease, they often begin to mirror those feelings back to you. It's a psychological loop that, when used with sincerity, becomes unforgettable. Women who master this become magnetic, not because they perform, but because they emotionally connect. So how do you do it? Start conversations playfully and with joy. Let your energy feel light, open, and welcoming. Men are deeply drawn to positive energy. In fact, research in evolutionary psychology shows that happiness is a trait men associate with long-term partnership. When you're genuinely happy, your vibe becomes magnetic. It becomes safe, attractive, and energizing. Laugh, joke, be present. Let your essence say being around you feels like home. Make intentional eye contact. Hold his gaze not just with your eyes, but with your entire emotional presence. Look at him as if you're seeing something you truly like and appreciate in him. This isn't just flirtation. This is soulful connection. It's nonverbal resonance. It's telling him without words, I see you, I feel you, and I like what I see. Use his name when you speak. This may sound small, but it carries weight. Psychology shows that hearing one's own name lights up emotional centers in the brain. It creates familiarity, trust, and emotional warmth. When you say his name and pair it with admiration, appreciation, or gentle teasing, it makes him feel seen, valued, and respected, which is something every person craves. Deeply touch with purpose, not permission. A soft touch on the arm during a laugh, a warm hug goodbye, or a light graze during a meaningful moment can make all the difference. When it's natural, respectful, and aligned with the moment, it signals trust and connection. But remember, it's not about reaching for him out of need. It's about responding to the moment with emotional attunement. The most powerful feminine energy is responsive, not reactive. And when you do all of this while staying calm, graceful, and deeply grounded in your own worth, that's what makes you truly irresistible. Because you're not just flirting, you're connecting from your core. Habit number 2. Radiate confidence through feminine presence. Confidence isn't always loud, flashy, or dominating. In fact, for women, confidence often shows up in subtle, elegant ways. It's in the soft strength of a woman who knows who she is and doesn't need to prove it. True feminine confidence is found in quiet power, in the way she walks into a room with her head high, her energy centered, and her smile genuine. She's not performing, she's simply being. And that authenticity is intoxicating. Research in social psychology shows that confidence signals competence, stability, and self-respect. And those traits are more desirable to emotionally intelligent men than even physical appearance. A beautiful face may turn a head, but confidence commands attention and earns admiration. So how do you radiate this kind of feminine confidence? Own your space. Take your time when you enter a room. Walk slowly and purposefully. Breathe deeply and ground your energy as if every step is a declaration of self-worth. Speak with warmth and certainty. Even when you're being playful, let your voice reflect inner clarity, not neediness. When you stop seeking approval, you become magnetically attractive because you're no longer asking for permission to shine. Give full presence. When you're not trying to impress, you become effortlessly impressive. The right man will notice that, and he'll chase the calm peace and sense of security he feels in your presence. Emotionally evolved men are not looking for chaos. They are drawn to the quiet confidence of a woman who is at peace with herself. And they pursue her not to fix her, but to be part of her world. Habit number 3. Be a deep listener. Women underestimate being deeply listened to is incredibly rare in today's hyper-distracted world. And being a deep listener yourself, that's what makes you unforgettable. Outweighs every superficial trait. Active listening is one of the most attractive behaviors in romantic and social psychology. It's a trait that reveals emotional maturity, compassion, and intelligence. When a woman listens fully, she becomes emotionally luxurious, she becomes someone he can emotionally rest with, and that kind of woman is rare and priceless. So the next time you're with someone, especially a man you're interested in, do this. Put your phone away completely, look at him with your eyes, and your full emotional energy lean in gently with presence, not seduction. Affirm. With nods and soft smiles, reflect back what he says in your own words. Ask meaningful questions that show you care about his thoughts, not just his achievements. And if he tells a joke, laugh with your whole heart, even if it's cheesy, because your laughter is not just a reaction, it's emotional affirmation. Your laughter tells him, I'm here, I enjoy you, and you matter. Remember, your attention is more magnetic than your appearance. When a man feels heard, he bonds on a deeper level. He starts associating your presence with emotional fulfillment. And that is the foundation of true intimacy. Habit number 4, be an independent, high-value woman. Let's get one thing very clear. Being magnetic does not mean being constantly available. It does not mean you're just a text away, ready to drop your dreams, your plans, and your peace to accommodate a man. That is not love. That is self-abandonment in disguise. True feminine magnetism does not chase. It invites, it magnetizes without demanding. The most irresistible women understand that their worth is not measured by how much space they take up in a man's life. It's measured by how fully they live their own lives. They are like rare jewels, not because they hide themselves, but because they shine brightly on their own and expect others to rise to their level if they want to stand beside them. An independent, high-value woman is emotionally she doesn't need someone to validate her. She has goals, dreams, hobbies, friends, passions, and she pours love into her own life before anyone else. She reads, she learns, she travels, she creates joy, not because she's trying to attract love, but because she is love in motion. You spend time with people who inspire you, you laugh loudly, you enjoy solitude as much as social time. You invest in your mind, body, and soul, not to be attractive to others, but because you deserve to feel good and alive within yourself. And here's the deepest truth. When a man sees that you're not trying to belong to him, he becomes more drawn to belong to you. Because your independence doesn't push love away, it attracts the kind of love that respects your wholeness. It attracts the kind of love that is secure, mature, and sacred. It creates relationships where power is shared, not struggled for. A high-value woman doesn't enter relationships to complete her identity. She enters already complete, and that fullness is what makes her unforgettable. She doesn't shrink to be loved. She expands, and in doing so, invites a man to grow beside her. She doesn't chase attention. She commands respect quietly and elegantly, because the man who is truly meant for you will not be intimidated by your strength. He will be inspired by it. He will honor your fire, your softness, your independence, and your dreams. He will not try to tame your power, but to walk beside it in awe. So what really makes a woman attractive? It's not her dress, her face, or her social media followers. It's her energy, her joy, her inner peace, her confidence that whispers, I am enough. Her presence that lights up the room without needing the spotlight. Her eyes that smile before her lips do. Her heart that leads with empathy and not fear when you walk in. Self-worth. Flirt with grace and love without losing yourself. You don't just become attractive, you become unforgettable. Not because you changed for him, but because you remembered who you are, and that woman, she is the one he never forgets.